The Israeli-Palestinian conflict did not start on October 7. Nor did it start on 1967. Not even 1948 serves as the starting point of this painful discord. To trace the origins of history's most complicated strife, we have to go all the way back to 1881. Back then, in the Russian Empire, Jews were blamed for the assassination of Tsar Alexander II, and were targeted in anti-Jewish riots. In response, Jews sought refuge in the land of their forefathers. Jewish communities were always part of Palestine's landscape, but back then, they were no more than 7% of the population. Luckily for them, the Ottoman Empire, who up until this point resisted any major Jewish immigration to the Holy Land, had started to change its mind. With a financial collapse on their horizon, and a growing debt to the European banks, the Ottomans agreed to sell confiscated lands to the Zionist movement, who gave it away to refugee Jews. The problem? Though the Jewish organizations bought the land legally, the Arab tenants who lived there for years did not know that their land was for sale. For tax purposes or fear of being enlisted to the army, many local farmers avoided registration, and therefore, did not hold any formal title deeds. Besides that, wealthy urban landlords took advantage of the farmers' growing debts to seize land and sell it in return for the unpaid debt. This led to the displacement of some Arab tenants, and to growing frictions between the Jewish and the Arab population. After World War I, when the British Empire replaced the Turks, they added insult to injury. In return for the help to defeat the Germans, the British government had promised the land to both the Jews and the Arabs as a compensation for their efforts. This was not a simple oversight, nor was it done by mistake. Palestine was too important to hand over to either Arabs or Jews. Britain wanted to rule it themselves. And so, at the end of World War I, they thought they could limit Jewish immigration and keep Arab resistance under military force. They simply did not expect either side to mobilize so strongly and so quickly. As a result, Britain found itself constantly firefighting both Arab revolts and Jewish underground resistance. And so, by 1947, Britain was exhausted from 2 world wars and constant fighting. Jews had no homes to return to in Europe, and Arabs felt robbed and cheated. It was a recipe for a disaster waiting to happen, one that has remained unsolved to this day.